Nexus episode 2, and I will be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Oh man, I'm pumped up for this because honestly, I liked episode 1 more than I could have imagined. Oh, I'm not gonna blame her for saying that. I gotta admit, our boy, he actually did pull it through when it mattered the most. But in saying that, hopefully though, when he's in the next combat situation, he can pull it through without needing massive amounts of help, or he can be the one to help out someone else and save him. But now the question is, why hasn't she aged though? Because she looks similar, unless she has again a relative that happens to look like her. Do not let go of the red swing. That sounds pretty damn ominous. And actually, wouldn't mind seeing some relaxing moments with some of the other characters. Hey, that bug, I think it's actually kind of cute, I ain't gonna lie. Wait. Oh, it's the opening? Okay, I'm actually, I'm digging it so far. Yo, Scarlet Nexus logo, it looks clean! I gotta admit, normally I don't like human CG, but in the small bits where they utilize it in the opening, it actually looks good because it moves quick. So unless you're like me and you watch a ton of CGI anime, it's gonna be hard to notice for most viewers. It's noticeable, but it's good CGI. I don't know what's to do with like the ice like the ice cold abilities though, because he looks pretty damn cool. Okay. Looking like our boy's eventually going to gain a lot of self-confidence looking at some bits in the opening. Although with that grim look on his face. I wonder if it implies that there's going to be tragedy in the series, though. Because usually when characters look like that, either really angry with a vengeful, bloodlusted eye, or when they look depressed. Oh, okay. He looks pretty damn cool in that outfit. I saw the Baki toy fall, though. I hope that doesn't mean that one of the sisters is going to die. Feels like it's a possibility, though. I mean, it definitely was. Oh, okay. It's not about the past. Okay, at least it establishes why Kasane looked the same, even in current day. Wait, what? The fuck? Okay, at least that explains why I don't use a lot of honorifics, at least in the first episode. Wait, what? Kasane and Naomi look like pros though, and so they're qualified as amateurs. Okay, if they're amateurs, shit, I really want to see a pro in action now. If that's, I guess, but technicalities, the first episode kind of did give us a taste of that. But I want a bigger look. I don't want just a small look. I want the full load thrown in my face. Okay, that just sounded questionable. What I just said, I meant that figuratively. I don't know about the. Okay, at least here the exposition dump doesn't feel so bad because she explained it in like a classroom setting. Okay, that's better because sometimes they have that kind of exposition with sometimes you have it in the media in like an anime setting or a news report, and it's like people should already know that, but now that they show a class from youngins, it makes sense. So far, so good. The exposition is feeling natural in comparison to, say, other game adaptations or light novel adaptations, because those two type of series struggle with exposition sometimes. Even manga adaptations struggle with it. Oh! Normally I'd be like Yuitu and Naomi, I'd be like there's a chance, but considering the interview when Funimation screened episode 1 in their video, it's probably going to be Kasane ended up with Yuito. By implications. I like how it just goes for it. What the? He shouldn't interrupt Yuito. The hell? I don't know if I like that scene. At all. Cause it felt like it forcibly stunted plot progression just for the sake of stunted plot progression. Honestly, it kind of pissed me off that Yuito prevented his friend from getting more information. I hope they explain why he did that. Because I hate it when animes do that, when you have characters interrupt other characters just for the sake of the writers being like, no, we cannot have important revelations right now. We must drag shit out. That's the type of shit I see not just in action-oriented series, but also in drama series, slice of life anime. I really, utterly detest that kind of bullshit. Not to say the episode's bad, but ain't exactly the best sign. And the reason why I'm paranoid is because I have seen 5 seasons of anime, all the non-sequel and non-spin-offs. So my paranoia is kind of warranted. I like how Kasane is just looking absolutely annoyed. And of course, they didn't explain why Yuito's friend interrupted him. Oh, this sounds fun. I wonder what they mean by the moon. Some kind of like criminal organization? Oh. Damn, I actually do hope Yuito can talk with his brother eventually. Kaito eventually, though. That is reasonable. But even like a normal conversation off duty would do a lot regardless, though, considering the blood relation. But I could see where Kaito's coming from, though. I'm not going to blame him. At all. Huh. Does Yuta have like perception problems? Because hey, you know what? I can actually dig some training, considering the fact that they were put into combat due to the emergency scenario. They actually like this. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see him throw it down. Look how now you're just casually asleep. She's supposed to be sitting an example, though, to all the other youngians. I'm just, you know what, fucking, that's adorable. Yeah! The way she's doing it right now, she does not seem like her TV persona self. But you know what, I like it. It actually gives Arashi a bit of quirkiness. In a good way. I'm assuming that Kasane is gonna have suspicions considering what Yuito said. But you know, even if they didn't have that, they would have proof just by how they love each other, you know? But that's cute though, to have some symbolic. It's made it obvious that she's concerned about Yuito. What the blushing? Oh shit! She's absolutely concerned. Sure. I like how Kasane's being overly protective. That's fucking adorable. And that's realistic too, because anyone in her spot would actually wanna just find any bit of details regarding who their loved one is falling in love with. So that's realistic, actually. Makes sense that she's gonna want to test out Yuito though from the get-go. Probably gonna want to measure his capabilities if he's gonna be able to actually protect Naomi. I mean, it makes sense why she'd be immediately going after him. And I like it. The conflict is actually introduced naturally because they could have just had a normal training sequence, but now you have some emotion behind it. I'm assuming Yuito's boy's gonna get his ass whooped. Because Naomi looks like a badass. Who knows? I could be wrong. But no, Naomi's probably gonna win. I think Yuito's boy is going to be utilized as comedic relief. That's my gut feeling. I'm assuming Rashi, even though she's asleep, she might actually have regard. Yeah! She's experienced, so even while being asleep, she'd probably be able to dodge attacks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like how they're focused on the other cats, but I want to see more of Yuito and... I want to see Yuito and Kasane fight. I mean, don't get me wrong, the fight choreography is... I mean, yes, it's back to them! Don't get me wrong, I actually like seeing some of the other characters get glory. I actually like how you see Kasane run in the background and throw attacks at Yuito, and you see Yuito do jumps, slice attacks in the air when he can't necessarily dodge an attack due to his body being in the air. That looks well animated. And really well choreographed. Even like the sound effect when he lands kind of reminds me a bit of the Dragon Ball series sound effects. Yes! Our boy! Fuck yeah, I'm glad he won. I gotta admit, I don't mind slackers too. They're freaking cool. Okay, finally a compliment from Kasane. Whoa! Whoa! She's not even being subtle anymore. I like our boy. He's just adorably dense. Or you know what? He might not even be dense. He might not just see Naomi in that light. Oh, that's really sweet. Even though the series doesn't need to emphasize the family dynamic, and it emphasizing it, it gives the series a little bit more heart. I like that stuff. I actually do hope the series follows up on that and we actually see him eat with Kaito so that we can just get more of a feel of how Kaito and Yuito interact with each other when they're off duty. Hey, I'm not gonna blame him as excited for that. Jeez, our boys and girls never get a break. Hey, you know, Arashi was pretty brilliant in actually being lazy because I mean she's gonna have more stamina than the others when it comes to being deployed into actual combat. I'm just saying. Hmm. Gotta make the music kick some ass. Hey, the guy with the hair kind of reminds me of one of the I think it was one of the characters from Tokyo Ghoul that worked with Amato. At least it looks familiar. Why? Okay, come on. Why do they still have the Naruto running where they just run like this? That's not the natural way people run. I've seen natural running animation in a lot of animes where characters have the actual running formation, even in an action-oriented series. I hope they get rid of that shit eventually, and you have characters actually run naturally. No, seriously, this track sounds like you can actually fit in a video game. Like right before you have an epic encounter against an enemy, actually. Oh yeah! Oh, I actually like when he's decked out in armor. And considering that their faces are covered by lots of material like leather, metal, it will actually allow the CGI to look a bit more natural. So I like how the animators, they're at the very least utilizing the advantages of CGI well, at least in comparison to most animes. Because some animes sometimes are lazy and they just make human CG like completely. They have human bodies fighting CGI and it looks ugly as fuck. This series though, with our characters covered up, it looks nice. At least by CGI anime standards, of course. Hmm. Yo, finally some natural animation for characters that look like this! Finally! Yes! I've been waiting. People that actually run like humans. Good. Yo, I felt more excited seeing that running animation than some of the action sequences. I don't know why. Probably because number episode 1 had similar issues too, so it's... Oh! Nagi was a badass there. And I like that. At least here, it's actually showing Nagi as a respectable character because sometimes in these type of animes, they make the best friend character kind of weak or comedic relief only, so that's good writing. And something I like here about this scene too, it's really emphasizing that to take on another, you need a whole party. You can't just release at the moment. It doesn't seem like you can solo them. Huh? Oh no, there's no fucking one Nagi now. I'm even. All right. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. Those things kind of look like broccolis in that, when it comes to Ayami's clairvoyance point of view. That looked like it hurt. But I like that though. You're seeing that. And I kind of like this too because at least like the first episode, this episode is emphasizing that even though yes, they're with a lot group with a lot of people, I love how it's making every mission look tough. And it's yo, we do fabulous there. I mean, hey, I don't think Nagi has anything to apologize about though. He did save the rock from falling out. I'm assuming she's gonna take the hit for her sister Kasane. Oh! Oh, okay, good, good. It doesn't seem like she got hurt. At least I would hope she didn't get hurt. Fuck! No, but she'll be fine though because in the episode 1 when the Nation had it on the Priory. Alright, good. It looks like it's just a minor. Oh no, that looks like it's her blood. That's what I was afraid of. Oh no. Oh no. Well, what type of bullet is that? I mean, I had a feeling that something bad was going to happen to Naomi because of the opening where you see the Baki doll fall, but I didn't think it would be this soon. Maybe she's being converted into another, and that's what's happening. Wait! That's it? No fucking way! Whoa! Whoa, hold the fuck up. That's how episode 2 ends? Yeah, because, that's pretty much it. What? Okay, I need to... I'm surprised it actually... Wow. Well, that is fucking crazy. Holy shit balls. Oh, that was sad, yo. But hey, you know what? I'll give the series credit because they have the balls to kill off a really likable character. Unfortunately. It happened to be Naomi, though. But wow. I don't even know what to fucking say to that, though. Like, I am still not as shocked that that happened. Now, in saying that, though, here's what I'm going to rate this episode overall. If I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, I was actually going to give it a 7.5 out of 10, which was still pretty damn good. In my book, a 7.5 out of 10, because that's still above average, because in my skill, 7.5 out of 10 is actually above average, because 5 is average. But I'm going to bump it up to an 8.5 out of 10 because the ending was just absolutely fucking fire. I mean, like, holy shitballs. And for those of you wondering, right before I do continue talking more, yes, I actually am watching it from a Funimation's website. I just didn't mention it earlier because I want to get straight to the reaction because I noticed that it came out because I was coming home from work and I was like, no, I need to react to this quickly. But for those of you wondering, currently Funimation's video has 16,839 views, 1,000 likes, and 7 dislikes. So I'll give him an extra like. So there you go. And for those of you wondering, let me link the episode in the description box for those of you who want to just see the episode. So, yeah. Just so that it's easier for y'all to, just to know where to find the episode. Which I'm actually wondering if, makes me wonder if they actually managed to link the, what's it called? If they actually did Sunny Boy. But yeah! Thank you very much, Funimation, for sharing the video to the world. Because I'm actually shocked. Because I was expecting Funimation, when they usually share stuff, they just usually share stuff in their Funimation streaming service. But shit, if they're going to start sharing stuff, and I was like, and they're going to have it on YouTube, that's pretty fucking cool. But I'm pretty sure, though, for most of the anime, they're going to probably share their things on probably the Funimation site. I wouldn't be surprised if they're just having them on YouTube so that people can have a quick taste of a series. So then afterwards, people will be inclined to subscribe into their service, which, hey, you know what? I'm not going to fault them for that. I think it's a pretty brilliant tactic, if you ask me. So, brilliant on Funimation, for the most part, when it comes to how they're advertising their things. Now, and saying that, let me start out with the flaws of the episode, which aren't much. I just want to mention the flaws because I want to balance out my reaction. I just don't want it to be me talking about the positives. Let me also talk about some of the negatives. Now, downside was when Naoki interrupted Yuito. I just felt like there was no purpose of Yuito interrupting his buddy. I'm like, bro, you don't need to interrupt your friend, dude. You just don't. It felt like it was utterly pointless for that because it felt like it just slowed down revelations that would have just came naturally if they would have allowed him to keep on talking. And the way they handled it, it just felt like it was a little bit out of place. That's really my issue with one of the earlier sequences. And from an animation standpoint, while it was great during the fighting sequences, it was when there was no action sometimes, or when it was just regular running where the animation was off when you see Naruto running, or when you had the green-haired boy talk with his brother. Like in one moment his face looks detailed, but then when it was still a semi-normal shot, the face looked a little bit off from a character design standpoint. So yeah, there were moments where you could tell that the artwork was a little bit off model here and there. But nothing that was offensively bad to where I'm like, what the hell? Because for the most part, the visual quality, it does get the job done. And let me explain what I mean by that. The visual quality, it mostly was great because I love how when they did implement CGI, they made sure that our main characters were in armor so that at the very least, when they did fight, it didn't look so off. And I even like how when some of the training sequences were around, you actually saw some nice choreography. You saw characters try to hit each other when they were aerial. You saw characters blocking attacks in when they were in there with their blades. Like, the action choreography was well done. And aside from it being entertaining from a story standpoint because we got a lot of action, the episode was ballsy because it really seemed like now... Like, don't get me wrong. In the post-interview of episode 1 that Funimation had on their channel, I kind of had a feeling that, yeah, Yuito and Nagi really weren't going to be for each other. But I thought the reasons were going to be maybe because Kasane was going to grow attached to Yuito. I didn't think it was because seemingly it looks like Naomi's going to die. I mean, I had a feeling she was going to die after the opening, because before the opening I thought she was going to be a semi-decent player. But then when I saw her doll, I was like, yeah, no, this woman ain't gonna die. She's literally got a walking death like that you see in most anime openings. When you see like a possession of a character fall into the floor, I'm like, yeah, that's about a big a death leg as you can have in an anime for a side character, or at least by most appearances. But in saying that, though, at the very least, the episode did do a good job of making Naomi likable. And on top of that, I love how it did give us an opportunity to see Kasane really protective, because I love how she wanted to just observe Yuito and all that just to make sure if he was really right for her sister. I thought sequences like that were cute. And I love how it showed you how protective Nami was for her sister, because she pretty much gave up her life to make sure her sister was safe, and that was fucking badass. And I gotta absolutely respect that, seeing that sisterly love. That's what I thought the episode did really good from a character standpoint. The only bad scene was Nagi, interrupting Yuito. So that felt absolutely pointless. I did like what they did with Yuito though. Instead of just keeping his thoughts on the inside, he tried to straight up ask Kasane for details, just to find out information about the person who saved him. I thought that was actually pretty damn cool. It shows that he's a self-aware protagonist. So the writing in the script is really spot on for the most part. So that's what the overall, from a story standpoint, it was well done, and the twist at the end was pretty damn nice. I ain't gonna lie. Now that I've mentioned all that, y'all already know my thoughts on the visuals. I thought for the most part did good, save for a few bits here and there. I thought the voice work was great. You can definitely tell everyone gave their all. I think especially Kasane's actress, when she had that bit of fire in her voice, especially when she was like telling Yuito that he's gonna need to do more to impress her. I thought the execution of her lines in that specific scene were really good. So I gotta give credit where credit's due. Overall, artwork was pretty. I thought everyone was well drawn. It was on model. No complaints there. Although opening was a badass, yes! I'm gonna have to listen to that opening again various times. It actually ended up being way better than I could have ever imagined. So gotta give credit where credit's due there. Overall, yeah, all these factors pretty much make me give it a high tier 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was great. And of course, I'm going to be reacting to episode 3 whenever it comes out. It's just a matter of when, though, because is episode 3 going to come out when it's actually airing, or is it going to have another surprise pre-airing? Because I know for sure Funimation did announce ahead of time that the Scarlet Nexus episode 2 was going to air. They just released it on their channel just randomly, which is cool. I just hope they make an announcement when episode 3 is going to release so that I can react to it super early. But yeah, these are my thoughts, y'all. Thought it was pretty damn fucking good. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on Scarlet Nexus episode 2. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about either my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe if y'all do not want to miss my reaction to episode 3. And I hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day. And I hope to see y'all in my reaction to The World Ends With You, so season finale or series finale, because I don't know how they're going to handle it. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Bye, everyone.